What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be about the February 19th fight against Nonito Donaire and Fernando Montiel Saturday night. Check it out. Definitely a must watch. I think it's going to be a very good fight. Very interesting fight with a lot of explosives and fireworks, whatever you like to call it. Um, so if you're around Saturday night, definitely check it out. If not, record it on your DVR or however you can. Get somebody to tell you about it, something. Let's go ahead and start it off. Nonito Donaire, who is the current champ right now with 25 wins, 1 loss, 17 knockouts, up against Fernando Montiel, the challenger, 44 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws with 34 knockouts. This session, I broke it down into categories, so let's go ahead and start with the first one, which is pressure. I believe Montiel has the edge here on putting pressure on his opponent. You know, Montiel is not well known in a lot of boxing circles. Moreover, what people do know about him is understated. The pressure Montiel places on his opponents is unreal. He's an accurate 2-3 punch combination fighter who will systematically break down his opponents. And Donaire is a tricky dude. He's a switch hitter who can change from southpaw to orthodox and uses the ring really well to get out of trouble. He uses his footwork really good. I really like that about him. Not always a brawler. Got that, his smart mind in it, but pressure goes to Montiel. Speed. I believe it's a draw on the speed. Both fighters are pretty evenly matched in the speed category. Donaire is called the Flash, but Montiel is known for his quick reflexes and hand speed as well. If Donaire goes into this fight thinking he's the only one with speed, he could get surprised really early. So look out for that. The aptitude. Montiel went pro at age 16 and accumulated an impressive 21-0 record against stiff opposition. During that time, Donaire was getting schooled in sparring sessions against his older brother, Glenn Donaire. While Donaire's amateur experience is nothing to sneeze at, of course, we all know he had a pretty well, amateur career. Montiel has simply been getting it done in the pros well before Donaire was allowed to carry Glenn's jockstrap, so to say. But aptitude, I would go to Montiel. He's got the more experience between the both fighters. As far as combination punching goes, both fighters use combinations with great authority. These guys right here, they know how to get busy when they need to. Look for the right hook, left uppercut combination from both fighters. This technique will play in Montiel's favor due to the height and style of Donaire if Donaire allows him to get too close. As far as the resume goes, Donaire's toughest fight to date was against Sidorenko and Vic Darchinyan. If you know those fights, I really like the Darchinyan fight. I thought Darchinyan was really gonna school Donaire, but I was proved wrong in that one. He really showed me a lot. But other than that, other than those two fights, not a great looking resume in comparison, but I do give Donaire the edge for the resume. Just because of those two fighters, and some might say different, because Montiel has the more wins on his career. Both fighters have fought Rafael Concepcion and Luis Maldonado, and while Donaire eked out the decision in an 8th round knockout, eked out a decision and an 8th round knockout, Montiel dropped both of them inside of round 3. Now for the power, this is probably the only category where a lot of people will agree. Montiel has explosive power at this weight. Donaire is a fighter who doesn't like to engage in brawls, so this plays a significant mental advantage as well towards Montiel. As far as the professional accomplishments, uh, Montiel is on the short list with the Juan Manuel Marquez's, Eric Morales's, Cesar Chavez, and Barrera's. You know, all the Mexican fighters who have won world titles in three weight divisions. Good company. To add that, Montiel is ranked number 7 in Ring Magazine pound for pound list, nipping at Donaire's heels, who is number 5. Ring Magazine isn't the end-all gospel when it comes to ranking, of course, but they do have some clout and definitely lend to the confidence of a fighter. Um, Now, as far as stamina goes, uh, I think that's a draw also. Donaire is blessed with great conditioning, but again, so is Montiel. No significant advantage for any fighter here, but what will come into play is how much Donaire uses his footwork and makes Montiel work, via chasing him around the ring. Uh, Now, as far as poise goes, Montiel has been in trouble, taken to the deep end of the pool and left to drown, so to speak. However, he finds a way to win fights and does so in explosive fashion. When Donaire is in trouble, he runs, uses his footwork. Granted, Donaire could have a check hook waiting if Montiel over pursues him. The same punch that dropped Darchinyan, but I don't see Montiel becoming that reckless in this fight against Donaire. As far as heart goes, one of the most important aspects of that a fighter could have. Uh, I think they're pretty much even here. I read on Yahoo Sports something about where Donaire said that this fight is definitely going to be a knockout because both will be looking for the knockout, and it's going to be a brawl, he said. But I believe it's just lip service. Donaire doesn't want to brawl with Montiel, but it shows his desire to fight. This is a make or break moment for both fighters. Montiel feels Donaire has been avoiding him. I believe Montiel has said that Donaire was. He's been trying to fight Donaire for years, and he's finally got the chance to fight Donaire. Other than that, I think I covered it all. My prediction for this fight, uh, I think Montiel is gonna win by knockout inside of 10 rounds. That's how I got it going. I really want Nonito Donaire to win. I'm a big fan of him, but I think Montiel is gonna take it, inside of 10 rounds via knockout. So definitely check that fight out. It's gonna be very good. If you like the video, put a like. If you don't, dislike it. Put your comments. Subscribe. Shout out to everybody who subscribed already. I really appreciate it. I will be coming out with more videos here soon. Definitely look out. So check the fight out. You know what to do. See you guys here pretty soon, hopefully.